had to start over. It's Wednesday evening because as soon as I hit record and just to said hello, the house phone rang. And I was the neighbor Bill looking for Dad. I said, he's not home. He's at a meeting because they're having their Legion meeting tonight. I'm curious to hear what happens. What's going on? This morning my old bookkeeper came over and we got my quarterly taxes squared away. Although she finally found the contact information because when my computer crashed, I had all my passwords and stuff except for this one 10-digit e-filing thing, and we can't find that number anywhere, so you have to call them to get reissued a new one because you can't do it online. And she said, be prepared to wait. So I don't need this until my next third quarter is up. I said, I'll deal with that after all my doctors and stuff, or all the stuff's done this month. Next month I will call them and sit on hold while I do work. So at least we know that information now. And while she was here, Dad was gone. I'd bought some gallons of hand sanitizer at Bailey's, so we took those at the shop, and he went to Aldi. He got a couple of things we needed for the soup. We still have to get a few things tomorrow at Meijer after my doctor's appointment. But my doctor's appointment shouldn't take very long tomorrow. It's just poke me in the arm and let me go. Next Thursday I go back and talk about the poke in the arm, what my blood's saying, and my yearly physical. Yeah. Which will be interesting because it'll be a new person. I wonder if my lady has had her baby yet or not. When I go tomorrow, I'm going to have to ask if she's popped. Because her due date is like right now. So yeah. I just got done watching a little bit of TV. I watched Bob Hart's Abishola, The Neighborhood. And what was the other one I watched? Oh, Grey's Anatomy. Kitty's down here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. She seems to be getting a tiny bit more meat on her hips again. I caught her playing. I was getting ready to get up to go to the kitchen, and I hear splash, splash, splash. I'm like, quit playing in the water. I don't know what her obsession is with that, but she loves to play in that water dish. But tomorrow we'll be out in the world, so maybe I'll record some when I'm out shopping. But see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's 9 o'clock. I just got done with the doctor, got poked. I didn't have the best poke morning. Usually I'm a one poke and done, but she was trying my left arm, and she tried in the inside of the elbow and the back of the hand, and I'm like, you might want to try the right arm. I have a good one over there. And she felt it. She goes, oh my gosh, always tell me that. And I'm like, well, I let you feel. As soon as she poked that one, it was like Flow City. So the back of my left hand hurt. She goes, I'm sorry, there will be a bruise. I'm like, it's okay, it happens. She just kept apologizing. I am so sorry. I'm like, hey. And then I get in there, I'm like, has Olivia had her baby yet? No, she's getting induced tonight. She is ready to have this baby. So by the time I'm here next Thursday, there will be a baby. So that's exciting. We just got we're at our last errand. Dad had to go into Rite Aid and get a prescription. He gets calls when he's got one in at the house, and then I get texts. But they call the house and go, somebody in this household has a prescription ready. So we always know that's him. Now our next stop, Meijer supermarket, Meijer store. First going to Meijer. That's all I know. I gotta get turnips, tomato juice, and some frozen mixed vegetables are the last three things I need for my soup. So yeah. Bye. I forgot to take you out in the store because I was on a mission to get what I needed and get out. We're getting ready to go home. So yeah. Well, a great part of what I spent today, this is paper plates so I can feed Kitty. I gotta put all this stuff in a bag to take in my room to put in her closet. To feed her wet food on, I got her a couple of these kind of treats that are in a tube. I got her 5 big bags of varieties of these. So that's the majority of the money I spent. Some cinnamon rolls. I got some granola bars. They had stovetop on sale. I got 2 of these because they're still buy one, get one. And the smoothie, the breakfast smoothie is very good. This is for something I'm making for Thanksgiving. This is just part of it. I couldn't find butterscotch pudding, so I'm still on the lookout for that. So yeah, and I got that thing of vegetable juice. It's like V8, but Meyer brand. So yeah, okay, I gotta get all this put away. I just brought Dad's bag in. Cotton candy grapes, some turnips, which I picked out nice and firm ones, and he got some apple fritters apparently. But now I gotta get started. I got my pot in here, getting ready to put my soup together. This is 2 pounds of stew beef I got from Butcher Box that's been in the freezer. I'm going to cut these down a little smaller because there are some pretty big chunks. And maybe cut off a little of the extra fat and then put it in my pot. Boo-boo-de-boo. Well, my pot's getting full. If Dad just ran over to the store to get me some mixed vegetables since Meyer was out to put in here, and then I'll put in a little cabbage, and then it will be very, very full. So yeah, and it's always really full. But then, you know, the cabbage and a lot of the vegetables cook down, then it goes down a little bit, but yeah, I think I have everything in there. I even had a container of beef broth left. I'll put that in the cupboard. But now I'm waiting. He's been gone forever. All he needed to get was one thing. All right. Ta-ta. Well, it is full. I mean, look at, boop, full. Now I just got it on high to get it percolating and it'll cook down. Soup for days. Well, it's been cooking all afternoon, so I'm getting ready to ladle me up a bowl. Dad just left to go play in his euchre league that starts tonight, and he'll probably have some when he comes home. But getting ready to have some soup. See my little hand. I gotta get a bowl. But speaking of hands, hang on. The back of this one hurts where she tried to grind around in there and get a blood. Yeah. It's owie, but just glad they got blood. They ended up getting it here. But okay, gotta get a bowl and get ready to roll. In my recliner, waiting for my soup to cool down, because right now it would burn my lips and tongue off. Because it's hot. In a little while I'm going to take the pot and move it to the warm burner just to keep it on low. Because even low on the regular burner still makes up bubbles. So the warming burner is perfect. Yep. But now I'm getting ready to watch something on the DVR. I don't really even know what yet. For some reason, The Masked Singer hasn't been recording like it's supposed to. I just had to go watch episode 3 on demand. Episode 4 is not on there yet, because I don't think it'll go on there till after episode 5 comes out next week, because episode 4 was just on last night. So hopefully, it says it's going to record it next Wednesday, but we will see. But okay, I'm off to DVR land. Good news! My stomach and the soup are friends. No problems. Thank goodness. Dad should be getting home soon, and I'm sure he'll have a nice bowl. It's 8 o'clock. Let's see, they started playing cards at 6:30. Maybe he'll be here in like a half an hour. But, because I had that bowl like an hour and a half ago. No problems. Woo woo! Happy brisk Friday morning. It's like 44. I have to go run an errand up to St. Joe, Michigan, so we'll probably go over by the lake. So, I will show the lake when we get up that way. We're driving through downtown St. Joe, which in the summer is a very, it's a beach town.
There's a guy with a dog.
Yeah. There's one dog back that way that was very interested in the mailman. Aw, you know, doggy. But it's like a little one-way brick road going down. They still got an old 5 and dime. But now we're getting ready to go down around the corner and go to the lake. So we'll be back then.
Go down quite a bit.
Got a few white caps out here at the lake today. I bet you it's cold out there. Cold out there. Yep.
They got the snow fence up.
Yeah.
Sand fence.
Sand fence, yeah. They've been back here moving sand already because sand's been blowing in. But there's Lake Michigan. Now we came a little further down. All the seagulls are having a gathering down here. No boats out. I don't see any boats. There's a little seagull down here walking. Where is he? There he is. But all right, we're going to head on down the road again.
There's a funny looking one over there. He's pulling on a stick.
Where?
In the front up there, that brown looking one.
Oh.
He's pulling on a stick.
He's got a blue thing he's pecking at. He's over there somewhere.
Some kind of shit he's pulling on.
I don't know. We're going.
Now, it's the ocean.
We're down by the lake again at Warren Dunes.
Oh, I bet that's some people running.
Oh yeah, the runners are heading out this way. This person's on a bike.
He's warming up.
It's a girl, not a he.
He's warming up.
I don't know what they're about, but I'm gonna film going back out because there's a little bit of color in the trees. But there's Dumpster Alley. Hang on. All right, I'll film a little bit driving out because there are a little bit of pretty colors along here. Won't be long, we'll have no leaves. It'll be all just sticks. I'm sure that crew of runners will be heading this way pretty soon.
Yeah, a lot of these trees are green yet too here.
Yeah. A little bit of color on some of them.
Well, I think they're getting a little warmer breeze off that lake, and it has something to do with it. And, but most all your maple trees are turning into that.
Yeah, maple trees are always the prettiest. Here comes the runners heading to that bus. Man, there's a whole bunch of runners. Okay, I gotta go. We're at our little farm stand. I think Dad's gonna get some squash. Hang on, I gotta talk to him. He's asking me questions. I think it's official, right, Kitty? I am souped out. My last 3 meals have been soup. I'm done. Really good. I sent a big bowl with Dad to Cards tonight to a friend, Fran, because she can never make stuff like that at home because her husband's kind of a picky eater. So I know she would like it. And there's still a little bit left on the stove that I'm sure Dad will eat some when he gets home. And then I don't know what'll be left. But it was good. I've had my fill though. But I'm going to get all my clips from the last few days together. And I will see you later. The weekend's upon us. What are you doing?